AI is changing everything about how we work, right? I mean, it can write code, it can draft marketing copy, analyze super complex data, all in the blink of an eye. But what if that exact same incredible tool was also your company's single biggest security risk, just silently leaking your most valuable secrets? Okay, let's dive right into this.
All right, before we get into the weeds, just a quick but really important heads up. What you're about to see is an overview of a much larger 10-part tutorial. It's all based on a comprehensive report by Virtualization Options LLC. Now, this is designed to give you general information. It's just a fraction of the full report, and it's definitely not legal or financial advice and comes with no warranty.
You know, the promise of AI is absolutely massive. But guess what? So are the risks. And we're not talking about some theoretical sci-fi problem way off in the future. Nope. These kinds of data leaks are happening right now, and a lot of the time, companies don't even have a clue.
And that leads to a question that every single leader should be asking themselves. Are your teams, are your people, using these incredibly powerful tools safely? Do you really know where the data they're typing in actually goes? Look, this is not just a what-if scenario. Let's take a real-world example from just 2023. You had well-meaning employees at Samsung using ChatGPT to help them fix some code. The problem? It was proprietary source code, and that sensitive code got sucked right into OpenAI's training data. It's the classic case of your intellectual property just walking right out the digital front door. And the result? Samsung had to slam the brakes and ban the use of these AI tools for any sensitive work.
Trying to navigate this new world, it honestly feels like you're walking through a minefield. But the good news is, there is a structured path forward. And we're about to walk through an overview of a course that's designed to give you that exact map.
The full course itself is broken down into 10 chapters that build on top of each other, giving you a complete, holistic picture of AI security. For our overview today, we're going to group them into 3 logical parts. First, the foundations, then core strategies, and finally, implementation and governance.
So let's kick things off with part 1, the foundations. Because, hey, before you can even think about building your defenses, you've got to understand the battlefield. The first 3 chapters are all about setting the stage. Chapter 1 really nails down the 2 kinds of data we're trying to protect. PII, that's personally identifiable information, and IP, your intellectual property. Then Chapter 2 dives headfirst into that complex web of regulations. And Chapter 3 breaks down why AI systems have these totally unique weak spots that traditional software just doesn't have. And believe me, the stakes for getting this wrong are incredibly high. We're not talking about a slap on the wrist. Under GDPR in Europe, fines can go up to 4% of your company's entire global revenue. Here in the US, HIPAA violations can cost you over $1.5 million every year. These are numbers that no business can just shrug off.
Okay, so once you've got the lay of the land, it's time to choose your weapons. And this brings us to part 2 of our overview, core strategies.
Chapters 4 through 6 get into the real tactical decisions. Chapter 4 tackles the big one. Do you use a public AI model, like a ChatGPT, or do you make the investment in a private in-house model? Chapter 5 covers those essential techniques like anonymization. And Chapter 6, that one's all about your people, training them in the art of secure prompt engineering. In other words, how to ask the AI for help without giving away the secret sauce.
You know, that choice between public and private AI? It really boils down to one fundamental trade-off. Public models, they're powerful, they're easy to get started with, but you give up a ton of control over your data. Private models, on the other hand, give you total control, but they require a serious investment in time, money, and expertise.
Now, this is a really crucial point. Protecting customer data and protecting your company's secrets are 2 totally different problems. Think of it this way. Protecting PII is like securing a wallet. It has a standard format, credit cards, driver's license, and there are very specific laws against taking it. But protecting your IP, that's like guarding a secret family recipe. It's unique to you, its value is in its secrecy, and it's protected by your own rules and contracts, not some general law.
And all of that brings us to our final section, part 3, implementation and governance. This is where you take all that theory, all that strategy, and you actually start building a lasting, durable security program. This is where you build your fortress.
So, these final chapters bring it all home. Chapter 7 is all about creating policies that are clear and easy for everyone to understand. Chapter 8 is about putting up the technical walls and gates, your access controls. Chapter 9 is about setting up the alarm systems, your monitoring and detection. And finally, Chapter 10 helps you build a long-term roadmap to make sure your fortress stays strong for years to come.
So you might be wondering, does all this work actually pay off? The answer is a resounding yes. A comprehensive strategy, like the one laid out in the full tutorial, can slash your risk of data exposure by an estimated 78%. That is a massive reduction in your risk.
And what does a 78% reduction look like in real money? Well, based on industry data, preventing just a single major data breach can save a company, on average, $2.4 million. The return on investment here is just crystal clear. So let's bring this all together. Protecting your data in this new age of AI, it's not just some IT problem you can delegate. It's a core business strategy. It's about protecting your customers, it's about protecting your competitive advantage, and ultimately it is about protecting your company's future. If there is one single thing you take away from this overview today, let it be this. Technology alone is not the answer. A truly secure AI program rests on 3 pillars, and they have to work together in harmony. You need clear policies to set the rules, the right technology to enforce them, and, this is the big one, well-trained people who actually understand their role in protecting sensitive information.
Look, there's no question AI offers incredible, unprecedented power to innovate and to grow. So the final question isn't about the technology, it's about you. Are you prepared to wield that power responsibly? Because in the end, that's what this is all about.